The advertisement was modest, a handwritten note on yellowed paper, tacked to the community bulletin board outside Riverside University. Small room available. Peaceful area. Reasonable price. Contact James. Sofia Bennett paused before the notice, her fingertips brushing the rough paper. Her fellow students usually mocked such humble postings, but Sofia's gaze held something different, a yearning she couldn't name. James Mitchell, the man who'd posted the ad, had written it reluctantly. At 38, the widower juggled exhausting hours at his clerical job, his meager wages barely covering bills and raising his energetic 7-year-old daughter, Lucy. Taking in a tenant wasn't his preference. It was necessity. Sofia dialed the number. Hello. The voice was gravelly, weary. Hi, I called about your room listing. Is it still open? A pause. Then, yes. You could visit this afternoon. The Mitchell house sat at the end of a quiet street. Sofia hesitated at the gate with her luggage. For someone raised with chauffeurs and grand estates, this felt foreign. But nobody here knew she was Marcus Bennett's daughter, one of the city's most powerful industrialists. James answered the door, his brown hair disheveled, sleeves pushed up. Before he could speak, a tiny figure appeared, wide eyes, tangled blonde braids, clutching a worn teddy bear. Is this the new person, Papa? The little girl stage whispered. James cleared his throat. This is Lucy. She's here constantly. If that's an issue. It isn't, Sofia interrupted gently, kneeling to Lucy's height. Hello, Lucy. I'm Sofia. The child examined her thoughtfully, then beamed. You can stay. You seem kind. Upstairs, the space was simple, plain walls, a narrow window, a bed with faded linens. To Sofia, it felt mysteriously right. Payments expected monthly, James said. I'll be fair, and if you need assistance, just ask. Sofia met his eyes steadily. Thank you. I believe this will suit me perfectly. She didn't mention she could afford the city's most luxurious penthouse. Because for the first time ever, Sofia Bennett wasn't seeking opulence. She was searching for something infinitely more valuable. Sofia's first night was unusually peaceful. She was accustomed to gleaming marble and echoing corridors. Here, quietude was interrupted only by gentle floor creaks and Lucy's occasional laughter from below. The next morning, Sofia awakened to the aroma of French toast. She found Lucy at their small table while James worked at an ancient skillet. Good morning, Sofia. Lucy called out, waving her spoon. James glanced up. You don't need to join us. Your area has its own kitchenette. True, but I wondered if I might lend a hand. Before James could respond, Lucy bounced up. Could she help with my studies, Papa? Sofia crouched down. What subject? Arithmetic, Lucy groaned. It's terrible. Sofia laughed softly. I used to feel exactly the same way. Over the following days, Sofia established her routine. University classes filled mornings, afternoons brought her home, and evenings often found her downstairs, assisting Lucy with assignments or reading bedtime stories when James returned late. Soon, Lucy began calling her Big Sister. Sofia's concealed identity revealed itself in small ways. Her costly phone buzzed with messages labeled Bennett Foundation Board. When Lucy wondered if she'd ever dine somewhere fancy, Sofia deflected, asking about Lucy's favorite treat instead. When James's aging car wouldn't start, Sofia offered to cover repairs, disguising it as knowing an affordable mechanic. James politely refused, but she found subtle ways to help. Groceries appeared with claims of sale specials. New crayons slipped into Lucy's backpack as university extras. Late one evening, James found Sofia on the front steps, gazing at stars. "Do you enjoy living here?" he asked quietly. Sofia's blue eyes caught the porch light. "Yes, more than I anticipated. Most students wouldn't choose an old house with a single father and child." Sofia's smile carried sadness. "Most students aren't looking for what I need." "And what's that?" Sofia hesitated. "A place that truly feels like home." James Mitchell understood making every dollar count. Sofia observed it in how he gave Lucy the last orange juice while drinking water himself. When he shielded Lucy from rain with his jacket while getting drenched. One Saturday, Lucy tugged at Sofia's shirt. "Papa says we can't visit the carnival. Tickets are too expensive." Her voice wavered. "But I don't mind." Sofia's heart clenched. She searched online for discount passes. A week later, Lucy shrieked with joy entering the carnival grounds. When James questioned the tickets, Sofia explained, "Complimentary passes from university." James narrowed his eyes but remained silent. Lucy's delight was too precious to spoil. Sofia continued her gentle assistance. Groceries appeared as special offers. New pencils materialized as professor extras. When James's car broke down, she arranged repairs with payment marked student loan refund. James wasn't naive. He noticed but allowed the pretense, partly because Sofia offered kindness so respectfully. One night, after Lucy fell asleep on the sofa, James found Sofia outside sipping coffee. "You do so much for us," he said quietly. Sofia turned, startled. "Lucy feels like family to me." "You spend more than you should. Food, supplies, carnival passes." Sofia's chest tightened. "Would you prefer I stop?" "No. I just wonder why." Sofia couldn't reveal the truth. "Because sometimes, giving brings more joy than receiving." Later that week, Lucy pulled Sofia toward James. "Papa, can Sofia stay forever?" James chuckled, ruffling Lucy's hair. "That's not how life works, sweetheart." Sofia felt her throat tighten, because deep down she wanted to stay, too. It began on a peaceful Sunday afternoon. Lucy was drawing while Sofia helped James repair a dripping pipe. Then a black luxury sedan glided to a stop outside. Its polished surface gleamed, darkened windows concealing the world inside. James frowned, wiping his hands. Who could that be? Before Sofia could answer, the car door opened. A tall man in an expensive suit emerged, his presence imposing. Sofia froze. She recognized that car. Her father. Marcus Bennett. "Sofia." His voice cut like steel. "I've been searching everywhere for you." Lucy blinked in bewilderment. James stepped protectively in front of her. "Who are you?" "I'm her father. And she has no place living somewhere like this." Neighbors gasped from their windows. James turned to Sofia, searching her face. "Father?" Sofia nodded slowly, shame flickering in her eyes. "This is my dad." James staggered backward. The tenant he'd welcomed wasn't just a student. She was the daughter of one of the city's most powerful industrialists. Marcus stepped closer. "Pack your belongings, Sofia. This charade ends now." Sofia shook her head. "No. Not yet. You've been living in this place with strangers when you have everything at home. A mansion. Servants. Comfort." Sofia's voice trembled but remained firm. "That's just walls and money. Here, I found something more." Lucy tugged at Sofia's hand. "Don't leave." Marcus glanced at the little girl, then at James with disapproval. "This man can't provide what you need. He can't give you the life you deserve." James's pride flared. "I never claimed I could, but she's been safe here. And valued." Sofia stepped between them. "Dad, please. This family gave me something our mansion never could. Warmth. Belonging." Marcus's jaw tightened. "Your place is with me, not here." Sofia met his eyes with quiet strength. "But here, for the first time, I felt like part of a family that didn't see me as a fortune. Just me." Her father faltered, the steel in his expression cracking. He'd never heard her speak with such conviction. Lucy clung to Sofia's arm. "You're not leaving, right?" Sofia knelt, brushing back her hair. "I don't want to." Finally, Marcus exhaled heavily. "I see this place means something to you." Sofia straightened. "It means everything." The Mitchell house had never felt so heavy. James sat staring at bills while Sofia gripped the window curtain. Lucy curled up with her bear, sensing tension. James finally spoke. "Sofia, your father's right. You don't belong here." Sofia turned sharply, hurt flashing in her eyes. "I chose to be here. You deserve more than I can provide." Sofia's voice trembled. "Do you think comfort matters more than love? Then laughter around a dinner table?" James hesitated, but pride was louder. "Your father can give you everything. I can barely give Lucy enough." Lucy burst out, tears welling. "But you give me everything, Papa. And Sofia makes us happy. Please don't make her go." Sofia knelt, hugging Lucy tightly. "I'm not going anywhere, sweetheart." That evening, Marcus returned expecting Sofia packed. Instead, he found her sharing dinner with James and Lucy. Lucy was giggling, Sofia smiling softly. "Sofia, enough of this nonsense. Come home." Sofia rose. "Dad, this feels more like home than that mansion ever did. This man can't give you stability." James stood, jaw tight. "He's right. I can't." He turned to Sofia, forcing strength into his voice. "You need to go with him." Sofia shook her head fiercely. "My future is my choice. I choose to stay." Lucy's tear-streaked face looked between the adults. Why can't she stay forever? For once, Marcus was silent. His daughter's defiance, the child's innocence, and James's quiet dignity struck him at once. Sofia's voice softened. "Dad, can't you see? Here, I'm not a millionaire's daughter. I'm just me." Marcus exhaled slowly, his certainty faltering. The next morning, Marcus returned without his businessman authority, looking more like a weary father. "Sofia," he began softly, "I don't understand why you've chosen this life. But I see you've found something here. Something money never gave you. Sofia's eyes widened. "You'll let me stay?" Marcus nodded slowly. "If this is what you want. But allow me to make sure you're cared for." He looked at James. "You've done something I could not. You gave my daughter belonging." James stiffened. "I didn't do anything extraordinary." Extraordinary doesn't always mean expensive. Sometimes it's simply human. Marcus asked quietly, "What do you need?" "We don't need anything," Sofia said. "We already have what matters." But Marcus saw the worn shoes, patched curtains, unpaid bills. "At least allow me to support Lucy's schooling. My way of thanking you." James hesitated, then nodded. "All right, but nothing more." Life settled back into rhythm. Sofia continued classes, still living upstairs. Lucy thrived with new supplies, though her favorite remained Sofia's bedtime stories. One evening at dinner, Sofia caught James's gaze. The silence spoke volumes, gratitude he couldn't voice, affection she couldn't yet confess. Lucy broke the quiet. "This feels like forever, doesn't it? Like we're a real family." Sofia smiled. "Maybe forever starts with moments like this." Later, Marcus stood outside watching through the window as laughter filled the small dining room. For the first time in years, he saw his daughter truly happy. Inside, James, Sofia, and Lucy clinked water glasses in a simple toast. No grand feast. No chandeliers. Just warmth, laughter, and belonging. As Sofia looked around the modest room, she realized the truth she'd been chasing. Sometimes the richest treasures are found not in fortune, but in hearts that open their doors.